everybody, and welcome back. I'm Pigpen, the one and only, and this is my max setup tutorial for the 1969 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. As usual, we'll go through part by part so you know exactly what to upgrade to max out this car. So as I mentioned before in my perfect launch tutorial for this car, the setup's a little bit tricky. If you're a numbers person like me and you go through and you crunch all the numbers, find out which part is the best, there's one thing that's a little different about this car. The power to weight ratio for some reason is much better with turbo, although I don't know why. Supercharger is much better than turbo when you're talking about the final race time. I forget what the rating is for turbo, but for the supercharger, it actually raises up one more rating to a 58. To me, none of this really makes much sense because I'm a numbers guy and it comes to the horsepower to weight ratio is what I go by when I choose parts. There's this car and there's one other car that I know of that supercharger is actually better, gives you a higher rating, although the horsepower to weight ratio is not as good as the turbo setup. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe somebody could explain that to me, but this car is definitely better with supercharger. Trust me. So let me finish showing you the setup for this car, and afterwards I'll tell you a little bit more about my plans for my pink slip video series. Alright, so that's the setup for the 1969 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. Okay, so as I mentioned before, tell you a little bit about my plans for the Pink Slip video series that I started. Right now I have a ton of videos recorded. They're all BMW M3 GT2s. But I am working on some Evo 8 pinks. I thought of a cool challenge that I'm going to try with the Evo. I'll let you know more about that as I get closer to uploading it. I think you'll really like it. Also, I am working on a few other cars as well. But if you have any good suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you would like to see. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon with another perfect launch tutorial. Take care.